Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. It will help alert you to up and coming videos. Just be forewarned, we are moving into eclipse season, so get prepared for that energy. It's big energy, it's huge energy, it shifts you, it moves you, it shakes you up. We're also dealing currently with Aries North Node, making moves, and also Libra, peacekeeping. So, and they are in opposition. So where are you keeping, it says Libra is now very, for quite a while. I think it's for, Libra is going through an energy of where you're keeping the peace for others, and where are others keeping the peace for you. Keeping the peace is about balance. It's about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. It's about where things are imbalanced, okay? That is what's going to come up against the Aries North Node. It's the universe saying it's time to make moves now. It's time to actually step into your power. Take your power back and move into the North Node. Yeah, look at this. Disruption in partnerships. See this here? This is who are you partnering up with. There's going to be a lot of disruption. I would say that this is this eclipse energy coming in and this whole what's in balance, what's out of balance. All right. And you are now moving into partnerships that have a higher destined meaning, purpose. You have to surrender now. The disruption's going to come mentally, emotionally, physical, spiritually. 16 is a 7 and then a 3 into partnerships. There's going to be awareness that comes to light. You're looking at the shadow and the yin to the yang, the negative to the positive within yourself and everyone and everything. You are going to get triumph and a new base foundation and spiritual union to work from within yourself. What does that mean? That means you're looking at everything now, really reflecting on what's in balance, who's giving equally, who's putting in work, effort, time, balance. And also with this, there's a growth, there's an awareness, an enlightenment. This is really pushing you in to see what's working, what's not working, what's growing and what's not growing. It's going to be an extra force from the universe and it's going to create a lot of disruption that brings the awareness, that brings the light in. Okay, that could be looking with you, within you. Where is this happening in your life? Where is this equal give and take? Where is partnership? Where is union? Where are people on the same page as you? Building a base, a spiritual union and triumph. All right. So it's all coming in now for you to build a firm foundation and to bring absolute light into that. Material harvest and a base with new beginnings. And look, this was all orchestrated by the divine. The divine's about to spark your creativity, your sacral chakra, and also your crown chakra. This is bringing you into alignment with what excites you, what motivates you, where your soul's calling you, where the light is compared. Look at these two. Okay? And look at the shadow, the dark and the light. Okay? So that's within you. Where are you happy? Where are things balanced? Where are they not? There's a spark of inspiration here or an activation. You're receiving it and you're surrendering to it. So realistically, you're just surrendering to the new beginnings and going to allow the universe to step in, create and motivate and spark that solar plexus. I want to be creative. I want to feel alive. I want to feel get things moving forward, okay? Yep, triumph and success. And there's the one, the new beginning. Wow, lots of 3, 3, 7, spiritual path, new beginning. 21, universe is a 3. We've got sacral, solar plexus, sorry. I said sacral, didn't I? Sorry about that. Solar plexus, crown chakra, the 7, spiritual contract, spiritual downloads, and very clear. You're about to get, yeah. It's all hitting, guys. Look at this anarchy and disruption and distortion. So 16-7, that's 7 and 7 here. So we've got spiritual contract here, a 4, complete, done, anarchy, what's not growing, foundations, another 7 here, crown chakra, new beginnings, triumph and success. So what's happening here is transformation in partnerships, who you're meant to be partnering up with, who is meant to come with you, who is on the path. See the spiritual here on transformation. So absolutely, this is your spiritual transformation and where you are now about to realign and partner up, all right, in whatever, with whoever. It's on the path. It's also showing me with anarchy, disruption, any partnerships that are not growing and transforming, and you're having to have great spiritual strength to uphold. 9's completion. That's about to change. Yep, financial and material changes here, the shadow side. Different paths, awareness of which path to walk through, which door to move through. And by the way, these are going to be governed by the divine. Yep, and this is where the light and the love begins. It looks like you're getting your new changes. It looks like, whether you know it or not, you're about to have a massive spiritual breakthrough. You're about to have a realignment to a path, new partnerships, transformation, spiritual strength to do it, the universe, new beginnings, a new base chakra in beginnings, universe, solar plexus, crown, triumph, success, forward. It's great. It's a great read. The 2 first ones here, anarchy and disruption, that is a breaking down of everything you've been built on, or where you currently are. Intuition, you have to use your intuition. Power, taking your power back, transformation, partnerships, alliances, spiritual strength. Conflict and defeat over changes, looking at your shadow. So you may be afraid of changes. People may be panicking you're making changes. This direction is forcing you into balance. See, there's going to be awareness of balance and which door to walk through. But I don't believe you're making that choice. The universe looks to me like it is here. Solitude, light, love begins. That's wisdom, using your wisdom. There is just so much clarity coming through here. Prosperity begins, hope and triumph when you're moving forward. Yes, for material harvest and for spiritual union and love union of your journey, your life, yourself, who you're in co-creation with, sacrifice has to happen. It's new beginnings, victory and success. Everything's about to move forward, guys. Everything is about to move forward, but you've got to clear this fear. There's a massive fear here, and rejoice in celebration once you get through that emotional withdrawal. So if you have felt you needed emotional withdrawal, it was to get your energy back. Yes, see, heart chakra, and I kept saying sacral chakra before. This is about where you're inspired, what motivates you, where you can build a strong foundation, where your destiny is. Look at that, it's poking out twice to me, where your destiny truly is and who's a part of that. And, you know, I really think you're in intuition now, the door behind it. There's a door behind that intuition. It's going to open and it is going to create a massive, massive disruption in you or your life, but it is one of the biggest spiritual transformations you can make. So let's get a little tarot message for you all. I'd say these eclipses, yeah. Can't make it up, guys. Look at this. High Priestess, using your intuition, new spiritual contracts, things that come out of nowhere, downloads, epiphanies, activations, information. 11's mastery. The pre-shuffle I got was Anarchy and Ten of Swords. So closing out cycles. here we are sitting firm in that a message is coming. You're going to look further or deeper into that. Yeah, this is about putting out in the cold who needs to be put out in the cold. Yep, meaning where things are not growing with people, groups, associations, connections, where you're not getting victory. It can be where someone is not putting work into, not putting effort into. Okay, let's get a message. Let's clarify this. So it's really just another clarification of what we just said. Tower. Okay, for some of you, a tower is about to hit. That is universal intervention. That is divine intervention. Where you couldn't make changes, where you couldn't shift, where you couldn't move, where you couldn't grow, where you couldn't whatever, remove, change, whatever, it looks like the High Priestess is coming in. There is something about to be presented, whether it is a new spiritual contract, an intuition, a knowing, a secret, something you were meant to find out. It is about your home, your foundation, where you're building, who and what you're building with, and where you sit in that. The message, the King of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords. There's a lot of reevaluating, looking into long term. And this is reevaluating. This is about where I can grow. This is about Pentacles, growth. See how I've grown this, but I need more. I need to grow. How do I make more long-term solid investment? And what is long-term and solid in my life? See this? Any deceit, any deception, any sabotage, outdone. Third parties or interferences or death, rebirth, transformation. So what that's showing me is absolute divine intervention, High Priestess, destiny, things you need to know are about to happen so that you can move on and move forward and transform. Whatever you're going to receive will bring emotional balance, or it will bring you into understanding something, or being able to see what is not actually growing. Who's not actually, who's just playing and who's not. Who's investing and who's not. Who's saying they are and they're not. You know, whatever that is for you, it's deceit, deceptions, trickery, or sabotage. It can be like someone saying, no, I'm putting a lot of effort in, but they're not. It can be someone saying, it's actually, Spirit just said to me, it can be interferences, third parties. So interferences here are going to be seen, shown, dealt with, and transformed or ended. Yeah, Temperance. Look at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords, closing out cycles that no longer serve you. So anyone that's, you know, fated wheel of change on the endings, beginnings, and transformation. So we've started off with a double major arcana, divine intervention, higher spiritual contracts. We've ended with fates of change, double major arcana, divine intervention. Now, see this third party, that can be friends, groups, associations, it can be a third party, it could be people, places and situations who interfere, who and whatever it is. It can be prioritizing your time, energy and efforts in the right place. That is a massive aeroplane that just went over. It can be, you know, closing out what's no longer growing, closing out who's no longer in their truth, speaking their truth, taking actions in their truth. See, out in the cold, sabotage, not growing, not doing the work, not making the changes, whatever it is for you, you will know, and you are actually going to see the people, places and situations that are actually interfering, or if they're not interfering, it's where you're putting your energy, your time and effort, okay? It's like reprioritizing, yes, that you can't see. So this can be you, messages, new beginnings, text, emails, conversations. This is about what you don't want to see, what you don't want to look at. This is about conversations that you've been avoiding, or you didn't want to see it, or you had hope or faith, or you didn't realize that certain people, places and situations were interfering and enabling you not to grow. They were enabling or stopping or blocking growth here, keeping you stagnant, stuck, no growth. That's what you're seeing. And you're about to stand up and defend yourself, passionately come forward. It is overwhelming, but it all has to be illuminated now, the Sun card and the Transformation card, because it's time to move forward beyond your current situation. It's basically choices, directions, higher, lower paths, releasing and moving forward to a Ten of Pentacles where you can build and grow, and manifesting that. And there is a reevaluation on the Justice card and the Star card and the Moon card. Absolute major arcanas. Look at that. 3 of them right there. So it's a little bit like the divine saying, well, blessing, star alignment, justice, commitment, contracts, illusion, delusion again, illusion, delusion here. Now, where are you putting in the work? So where are you actually doing it? It's like, it is sort of saying no matter what it is, who it is kind of saying, well, where are you putting in the work? Who's blocking growth? Who's interfering in growth? Who's not putting in the work and the effort? And the divine is about to take care of this. So removing obstacles. And we often say that. You often hear me say, the universe gives you free will 80% of the time. And then it kind of says, well, we let you kind of do it, work it out, sort it yourself, and you can't. So now we've got to bring divine intervention, because you have to. The universe's job is to keep moving you forward into your destiny. See? Weighing up the pros and cons, but not wanting to look at This is self-imposed restriction. So I don't want to see it. I don't want to I can't do it. I'm restricted, which you're not. I'm weighing up the pros and cons because they don't want all these people, places and situations coming at them. So that there, sorry, I have to say it. It's classic avoidance. It's classic avoidance of what is, of what's truly needs to be done, said, or to make a new start. See, Aries energy, step into your power, adventure. You actually have to move forward. So it's kind of, the only way I can say it, feel this energy is, I want to move forward, but I don't want to make the changes because I don't want to have to face all this stuff, but I want to move forward. But there's no growth here, but I want to move forward, but all my priorities are everywhere. And this is going to be a big realization, overwhelming emotion of the imbalance. There is a massive imbalance here, okay, within your life or you or decision making. And it's nearly like, well, if you don't make the decision, the universe will make the decision for you. If you keep giving this unequal give and take, it's like, how do I grow something if I'm not putting any energy into it? How am I growing and moving forward if I'm actually avoiding everything I need to deal with to move forward? Like it doesn't, there's an energy there in the cards that does not make sense. And that's why the divine intervention is going to step in here. Victory, the empty cup, the missing path, or the piece of the pie, the piece of the puzzle, the person, the place, the situation. We've got Nine of Swords here, Emperor, standing in their power. Someone really did not see something the right way, upside down, or was stubborn or stuck. This feels like yeah, it's 100%. Someone here, it's when you can't let go. There is an issue here, Ten of Swords, not wanting to let go, conflict in and outer, disconnected from emotions, trying to make a decision, up in my head and getting nowhere. Yeah. And that's where they're at. See, confused, don't know, up in there. This is rethinking something over, and it's expecting a different result by not changing anything, by not making a decision, by being detached, by being in conflict, by not listening to my intuition. I want to release it. It's like someone here cannot let go. They saw something as their be all end all, their everything, or their person, place, situation, but it's actually not, because there's just this inner, that's a classic. It's a little delusional. I have to say, it's a little delusional. It's like, I want a new start. I want to work for myself. I can put this in different ways for you. I want to work for myself. I want to be independent, self-sufficient. I'm going to create something new. But I'm so up in my head and I can't make a decision, and I can't, my emotions are disconnected. I'm in inner conflict and I won't listen to my intuition, but I want to release burden and move forward. Could be overthinking something to the point of it creating you to check out. But what I'm really getting here is, it feels like to me when you've got an old situation and you want it to be that old situation, or you wanted it to be, or to work. It's like when you're trying to get something to work that doesn't work. It's like you're trying to be, I picked this, I wanted it to work, it didn't, but I can't let go that it's not working. What's that about? Well, it's a stubbornness, which we see here. A refusal to change a foundation. Justice. This is about balance, justice, equal give and take. It could be people struggling with people giving equal give and take, or coming to a happy balance, as in when someone says, right, we have to do up a schedule, or we have to move forward on things and get those next things in place. So what's going to work for you? What's going to work for me? You know, it's like someone's dealing with refusal here in some way to move forward. Yeah, moon illusion on the star card again. King of Wands, giving an offer in moon illusion again. What's this? Hierophant. Yeah, triggered. So, yeah, again. Everything's illuminated, triggered, overwhelmed. Something about star alignment, wish fulfillment, blessings, divine intervention is bringing it here. Someone's in a very negative, this is someone stuck in trying to get very hard to move forward from the past. That's not working. Whatever that may be for you. Overwhelm, you know, it's trying to stay somewhere that's not growing, that's not moving, that hasn't grown. But they don't want to see that. They want to fix it. Yeah, they want to give to it. They want to try again. They're going to manifest again. They're going to have another go. All agendas in here, moving forward, coming in. Yeah, for a lot of you, you have got an ex-partner wanting to come back in. This would be the resurfacing of an ex-partner wanting to have another go. But again, the illumination here is that it's just not gonna grow, like it just. It's got the feeling, how many times do you give this a go? How many times do you, if it hasn't worked the last 10 times, 5 times, 10 times, or Spirit just said, whatever you've been feeding into, if it hasn't taken momentum and growth and in the past, South Node, it's not going to take momentum in the North Node. But someone here's really stuck and struggling in that. And it's all mental mind, like could be a bit of ego. It feels like trying to get something working that's not meant to be, you know, energy. And I think a lot of that's about to come out in the eclipse season. And yeah, see, moving forward, illusion, delusion. Spirit's about to move you forward from illusion and delusion. If you think you've got choices, you don't. If you think you've got all these options, you don't. See the World card. Or we haven't been able to bring things into reality. Yeah. Empress, hurt, 3 of Swords, deceit, deception, healing, going inward, and the Sun card. Back there, Tower. Someone's collaborating, conflict. Same thing, fated wheel of change, new. Yeah. It's being caught between a rock and a hard place. Being trapped between the old and the new. And what you know and what you don't know. You know, someone here'd like to go back to what they know. But there seems to be no positive future outcome for that. They are manifesting moving forward, imbalance, making a decision or indecision, and putting the past behind them. This is just something, again, they don't want to face. I cannot make this up. Someone doesn't want to face something, deceit, deception, self-sabotage, healing, giving. They want a new, they're going inward, they want a new beginning. Okay, but no, sorry. Here, Sun card moving forward, the empty cup. So they're going inward, they're not moving forward, but they want to move forward. So I'm going to leave it here because this is, yeah. Somebody here has to close out something with the Queen of Swords, who rules them. We've got wish fulfillment, the path, and strength. But someone here is ruled or dominated or dictated to, or yeah, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Back to the third party, or where your priorities are, or where they lie, or who is this person that keeps creating 9 and 10 of Swords in your life? Because they're sabotaging it all Judgment, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is people also having judgment on you. So this is people calling judgment on what you do, thinking they've got a say and a power over you. Yeah, about where you put your time, energy, and effort. I'm going to say something here. Nine of Pentacles, Tower. It's got an energy of this person believes they're running the show, they're ruling. They're telling everybody what they can and can't do. They're making judgments. Here, this is not judgment. This is ultimatum. This is someone who wants to rule the roost and someone who wants full control, and 9 and 10 of Swords. This is someone who is threatening chaos, drama, authority, dictation, rules, my way or the highway. Yeah. This person creates chaos and dramas and then runs. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. That's getting nasty. I'm going to wrap it up, but it is about being in your own energy, the North Node and the Two of Cups and a message. There's something going on over here. I'm going to wrap it up because it feels like it's moving into a different reading. But basically there will be a decision to move forward. Anything in illusion and delusion that is you're not being in alignment with or manifesting towards. There's the reset, the imbalance, putting the past behind you. Whatever this sabotage is in, out, around you, you're healing, you're giving. You're ready to give. You're going inward. There's no new beginning here. But then there is the Sun card, Triumph, and the empty missing cup and the path. And whoever this person is over here, they seem to be the troublesome situation, which is why you're not moving forward. Guarded. Yeah. Threats. Yeah. Towers coming. Fated Wheel of Change. We've had that twice. Yeah. Someone's trying to keep someone in the Hangman, not moving on into the future, not moving on forward. Yeah, definitely. This is 100% where, however it is. Could be a person, place, situation, a career. This is showing up who is not allowing someone to grow and move forward, and who doesn't want someone to grow and move forward. Oh, I'd say eclipse season is going to be, big reevaluation, of toxicity, codependence, restriction, things that have been blocking. Get ready, guys. Remember, this information is just to give you the heads up, prepare. Everything you're going to be seeing, shown now that has kept you in this Hanged Man is about to close out for you, which is great. You want to move forward. You just want to move forward, yes. Get rid of these saboteurs and move forward and sun and heal. Clarity so that you can move forward. Remember, the universe always has your back. Even though you don't think about it at times, Sword of Truth is coming. Take care.